Paul! You just kicked water all over my painting!
Whoa, wait, Emily! That was an accident. I was just trying to stop the ball from hitting you.
Well, congratulations. You saved me, but destroyed art. My entire morning's work is ruined.
Guys, breathe. Let's take a moment. Emily, maybe this is modern art.
Modern art? Haseeb, it's a wet blur of colors. It looks like my emotions after drinking too much coffee.
Come on, Emily. Don't be so dramatic. I mean, art is all about expressing emotions, right?
Oh, then maybe I should call this one The Angry Guitarist and the Broken Dreams.
Ouch. That title hurts. But hey, it's catchy. You could sell it.
I'd buy it. It's got a story behind it. Emotion, action, destruction, and friendship.
Friendship? I'm not sure that's the word I'd use right now.
Come on, Emily. Admit it. You're laughing inside.
Maybe just a tiny bit. You two always find a way to make a disaster sound like a life lesson.
That's what we do. But really, think about it. This little moment shows exactly what hobbies are about.
You mean chaos?
No, I mean passion. You were painting because it makes you happy, right?
Of course. Painting helps me relax. It's my little escape from stress.
See? That's what hobbies do. They remind us to slow down, enjoy the process, and sometimes even laugh when things go wrong.
Speaking of hobbies, Haseeb, what's yours again?
Well, besides trying to keep you two from starting World War III in the park, I love cooking.
Cooking? That explains why you always smell like cinnamon rolls during recording sessions.
So that's your secret hobby? Feeding the world one cinnamon roll at a time?
Exactly. Everyone has something that brings them joy. Some paint, some play guitar, some destroy paintings by accident.
Okay, I'll take that one. But for the record, I was trying to help.
And for the record, you still owe me one coffee and a new canvas.
Deal. But you have to admit, this was a memorable morning.
You know what? This is the perfect way to start today's episode.
You're right. Everyone listening, welcome to Daily English Talk, where we turn everyday moments like this into real English conversations.
Here, you don't just study English, you feel it. You live it. And sometimes, you laugh at it.
So stay with us. Today's topic is all about hobbies and interests. How to talk about the things you love in real English.
Whether your hobby is painting, playing music, cooking, or even making a mess like Paul, this episode is for you.
I call it creative energy.
Whatever it is, get ready for a fun, relaxed conversation that will help you speak naturally and confidently.
So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Welcome to Daily English Talk, your place to learn English through stories that feel like real life. You know, Paul, even though you almost destroyed my painting, I get what you meant earlier. Hobbies really are about passion.
Exactly. I mean, imagine life without hobbies. Just work, eat, sleep, repeat. That sounds like a robot schedule.
That's true, but it's funny. Most people have hobbies and still forget to make time for them.
Right! Listeners, what about you? When was the last time you did something just for fun? Not for money, not for school, just because it makes you happy.
Think about that for a second. Maybe you love cooking, dancing, drawing, playing games, or even gardening. When did you last do it?
And here's a question I love asking. When you do your hobby, how do you feel inside? Calm? Excited? Proud?
For me, when I paint, I forget everything else. It's like time stops. The world gets quiet. That's my happy place.
When I play guitar, it's the same. Even if people don't listen, I just enjoy the sound. It clears my head.
That's the beauty of hobbies. They don't have to be perfect, and they don't have to impress anyone. They just have to make you feel alive.
Yes, and that's exactly what we want you, our listener, to think about today. What makes you feel alive?
And if you're not sure yet, that's okay. Maybe today's conversation will inspire you to find something new.
Because discovering your hobby is like discovering a part of yourself you didn't know existed.
So, take a deep breath, smile, and stay with us. You're about to learn how to talk about your hobbies and interests in real, natural English.
Not the boring textbook kind, but the real human kind.
That's what Daily English Talk is all about. English that feels like life, not a lecture.
Exactly. So let's begin our journey into the world of hobbies.
Emily, you go first. What's your hobby, besides making dramatic art titles?
Very funny, Paul. But fine, I'll tell you. My hobby is painting, of course. And yours?
Playing guitar, as you already know.
And I'll add mine, cooking. 3 different hobbies, 3 different stories.
And that's where the learning begins.
Let's teach our listeners how to talk about their hobbies. Naturally, confidently, and with a smile.
Coming up next, how to express what you love doing and why you love it. Stay with us. This is going to be fun.
All right, so let's start with something simple. How do we actually talk about our hobbies in English?
Good question. Most people just say, I like, and that's perfectly fine.
Exactly. I like is the easiest and most natural way to start. For example, I like painting, or I like playing guitar.
Right. But if you want to sound more natural or expressive, you can also say, I enjoy, or I'm into.
Yeah, I enjoy is great when you want to sound a bit more emotional. Like, I enjoy hiking because it helps me relax.
And I'm into is very conversational. It sounds cool and modern. You might say, I'm into photography, or I'm into cooking these days.
So, I like, I enjoy, and I'm into. 3 great ways to express the same idea, just with slightly different tones.
Let's test that. Emily, can you give us your hobby using all 3 phrases?
Sure. I like painting. I enjoy painting in my free time. I'm into watercolor art these days.
Perfect. Each sentence sounds natural, but notice how I'm into feels more casual and trendy.
Totally. It's what people use in daily life, especially in casual chats. Like, I'm into podcasts, or I'm into fitness lately.
And here's something interesting. You can also say, my hobby is, but that one's a bit more formal.
Yeah, that's true. You'd probably say it in an interview or introduction, like, my hobby is reading novels.
Or when writing an essay for school, not so much when chatting with friends.
Exactly. So if you want to sound friendly and natural, stick with I like, I enjoy, or I'm into.
Now, let's add the reason why. You can say because, followed by your feeling or benefit.
Like, I like cooking because it helps me relax. I enjoy running because it clears my mind. I'm into photography because it captures moments.
Beautiful examples, Haseeb. And notice, these aren't complicated sentences. They're short, simple, but meaningful.
Yeah, and when you talk about hobbies, you don't need fancy words. You just need to sound honest.
Exactly. English isn't about sounding perfect. It's about sounding real.
I like that. Okay, let's try a little game. I'll say a hobby, and you two say one natural sentence about it. Ready?
Let's do it.
Hobby 1. Reading.
I'm into reading fantasy books because they take me to another world.
I like reading in the morning with a cup of coffee. It's peaceful.
Nice. Next one. Cooking.
I enjoy cooking because it brings people together.
I'm into trying new recipes every weekend.
Okay, last one. Music.
I like playing guitar because it helps me express myself.
I enjoy listening to old jazz records. They remind me of my dad.
Wow, that one's deep, Haseeb.
Music always is. Every hobby tells a story. It's not just what you do, but how it makes you feel.
Well said. And that's what makes hobbies so powerful in language learning. When you talk about what you love, you remember the words better.
Exactly. When you connect emotion with language, English stops feeling like homework. It becomes part of you.
So for everyone listening, here's your challenge. Think of 3 hobbies you love. Say them out loud using I like, I enjoy, or I'm into.
Go ahead, practice with us. I like, I enjoy, I'm into. Come on, say it.
Don't just listen. Speak with us. That's how you grow.
And if you can, write them down later. Saying and writing together will help you remember them.
That's right. So now that we've learned how to express our hobbies, how about learning how to ask others about theirs?
Perfect idea, Emily. That's how real conversations start.
Coming up next, how to ask questions about hobbies naturally and keep the conversation going. Stay tuned, friends.
All right, everyone. Now it's your turn. You've listened to us talk about our hobbies, but what about you?
Yeah, come on. Don't just sit there. Let's make this real.
Exactly. Learning English works best when you use it, not just when you listen to it.
So here's what we'll do. We'll say a sentence, and you'll repeat it out loud. Ready?
Let's start simple. Repeat after me. I like cooking.
Go ahead, say it. I like cooking.
Great. Now change the hobby. Say, I like reading, or I like swimming, or whatever fits you.
Awesome. Now let's make it more interesting. Repeat after me. I enjoy listening to music.
Nice and smooth. I enjoy listening to music.
Perfect. And now try, I'm into. Ready? I'm into photography.
You got it. You can also say, I'm into dancing. I'm into traveling. Or even, I'm into learning English.
Hey, that last one's a good one. Say it with us. I'm into learning English.
Yes, that's the spirit. And remember, don't just repeat the words. Feel them. Think about your real hobby while you say it.
Right. Imagine doing your hobby right now. Picture it. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel?
That's how you connect English with your real life, through imagination and emotion.
Okay, let's take it up a level. We'll practice adding reasons. I'll start. I like painting because it helps me relax.
I like playing guitar because it makes me happy.
I enjoy cooking because it brings people together.
Now it's your turn. Complete the sentence. I like or I enjoy and add your reason.
Take a moment to say it out loud, even if you're alone. Talking to yourself in English counts as practice.
That's true. Every word you speak builds confidence.
Now let's try a little mini challenge. Paul, ask me about my hobby, and our listeners will answer the same question for themselves.
Got it. Emily, what do you like doing on weekends?
I like painting and going to the park. And you, listeners? What do you like doing on weekends?
Think of your answer, say it out loud, and smile while you do it. Smiling makes your voice sound confident.
I like that tip. And here's mine. Don't worry about mistakes. We all make them, even native speakers.
Exactly. This isn't a test. It's a conversation.
So, everyone, keep speaking, keep trying. That's how fluency grows. One real sentence at a time.
Great job, everyone. You've just practiced real-life English, and you did it with us.
See? Learning English can be fun and human, not robotic.
Up next, we'll show you how to ask people about their hobbies naturally, so you can start real conversations. Stay tuned.
Phew, that was fun. I love how our listeners are actually talking with us. I can almost hear their voices.
Yeah, it's amazing. You can really feel the energy through the microphone.
That's the power of practice. When people speak along with us, it's not just learning, it's connection.
You know, that reminds me of something. When I started learning French a few years ago, I used to repeat podcast lines out loud. It felt silly at first, but it worked.
Wait, you speak French?
A little. Mostly enough to order croissants and coffee.
That's all you need in France, Emily. Coffee and confidence.
I like that. Coffee and confidence. Maybe we should make that our new motto.
It actually fits. Because learning English is a lot like having coffee with friends. Warm, real, and full of small conversations.
Exactly. You don't learn by memorizing words. You learn by using them in moments like this.
You know, I think this is the perfect time to slow down and think.
Think about what?
About what hobbies really mean to us. I mean, they're not just things we do for fun. They show who we are.
True. Hobbies tell stories. If someone says they love gardening, that tells you they're patient. If they love hiking, maybe they're adventurous.
That's such a beautiful way to see it. So our hobbies are like little windows into our personalities.
Exactly. And when we share our hobbies, we're not just sharing activities. We're sharing a part of ourselves.
Which brings us to the next step. We've learned how to talk about our hobbies, but what about asking others about theirs?
That's such an important part of communication. Asking questions makes people feel seen and valued.
Yeah, it's like saying, I care about what makes you happy.
So let's do that. Let's move from I like to what do you like?
Perfect transition, Haseeb. Because good conversations don't end with what you say. They continue with what you ask.
I like that line. We should put it on a t-shirt. Good conversations start with a question.
Great idea, Paul. We'll make it the official Daily English Talk merch.
Ha! Maybe one day. For now, let's teach our listeners how to ask about hobbies naturally, just like native speakers do.
Coming up next, we'll show you simple but powerful ways to keep the conversation going and sound confident doing it.
You'll learn how to ask, how to react, and how to share your own story too.
So, refill your coffee, relax, and get ready for part 6. You're doing amazing, and we're just getting started. All right, everyone, welcome back. We've talked about how to describe your own hobbies, but now it's time for the real challenge, asking other people about theirs.
Yeah, because conversations don't work if you only talk about yourself.
Exactly. The magic happens when you start asking questions. And honestly, that's how friendships start, with curiosity.
I love that. So let's start simple. The most common question is, what do you like doing in your free time?
Classic and easy. You can also say, what are your hobbies? Or, what do you do for fun? All of them work.
Right. What do you like doing in your free time? Sounds a little more natural in everyday English. What are your hobbies? Feels a bit formal, but still okay.
So if I ask you, Paul, what do you like doing in your free time? How would you answer?
Easy. I like playing guitar. But if I want to sound a bit more detailed, I could say, I like playing guitar because it helps me relax after a long day.
Nice. That's how you turn a short answer into a real conversation. Add a reason. It keeps the talk alive.
Exactly. If you just say, I like reading, it ends fast. But if you add, because it takes me to another world, it opens the door to more questions.
Yeah. Like, oh really? What kind of books do you like? Boom. Another topic.
That's how you sound natural in English, by giving small details. English conversations grow like trees. One branch leads to another.
Beautifully said, Haseeb. Okay, let's give our listeners some real examples. I'll be the one asking questions. Paul, you answer first.
Ready when you are.
What do you like doing on weekends?
I enjoy hiking in the mountains. It's peaceful and helps me clear my mind.
That sounds nice. Why hiking, though? Not everyone likes walking uphill for hours.
True. But for me, it's not about the walking. It's about the quiet, the view, and that feeling when you reach the top. It's like winning a small victory.
That's such a good answer. Notice what Paul just did, listeners. He explained the why. That's what makes it interesting.
Exactly. It gives personality to your English. Okay, now Haseeb, your turn. What do you like doing in your free time?
I'm into cooking, especially baking bread. There's something magical about turning simple ingredients into something that smells amazing.
Wait, you bake bread? From scratch? Like with yeast and kneading and everything?
Oh yeah, it's my weekend therapy. Some people meditate. I knead dough.
I love that. It's so real. See, everyone? Hobbies don't have to be exciting or expensive. They just need to bring you joy.
Totally agree. My friend's hobby is literally watching clouds. She lies on the grass and just stares at the sky.
That actually sounds peaceful. And maybe inspiring if you're a poet.
I call that creative resting. It's still a hobby.
Okay, now it's my turn to ask. Emily, what do you like doing after a long day?
I like painting in the evening. It helps me forget about deadlines and focus on colors instead of problems.
That's so true. Hobbies are like a reset button for your brain.
Yeah. When I play guitar, everything else disappears. No emails, no noise, just music.
That's why it's so important to talk about hobbies. It's not just small talk. It's about connection.
And the cool part is you can use these sane questions to start conversations anywhere. School, work, online, even dates.
Yeah. Like, imagine you're meeting someone new. Instead of saying, where are you from? You could say, what do you like doing in your free time? It's so much friendlier.
Exactly. It feels personal and warm.
And if someone asks you back, that's your chance to share your personality. Not just your job or studies, but who you really are.
So, quick recap for our listeners. The key phrases to ask about hobbies are, what do you like doing in your free time? What are your hobbies? And what do you do for fun?
When you answer, try to add a reason. I like painting because it relaxes me. Or, I enjoy playing basketball because it keeps me active.
You can even ask follow-up questions to keep the talk flowing. Like, oh, how often do you do that? Or what got you into it?
Yeah, what got you into it is such a natural question. It sounds super friendly.
Let's show an example. Paul, ask me using that phrase.
Sure. Emily, what got you into painting?
Good one. I started painting when I was a kid. My grandmother used to paint flowers, and I wanted to be like her.
That's a beautiful story. And see, one question created a whole story.
Yeah, and now I want to ask more. Like what her grandmother painted, what color she liked. That's how natural English grows.
Exactly. Conversations are like dominoes. You just need to push the first one with a simple question, and everything else follows.
So, listeners, here's your next challenge. Ask yourself these 3 questions.
Take a moment to think about your answers, and if you can, say them out loud. You'll be surprised how much more confident you sound after you do it.
And remember, it's not about perfect grammar. It's about being yourself in English.
That's right. English isn't just a language. It's a bridge to connect with people.
And what better way to connect than talking about what you love?
Beautifully said. So, keep practicing, keep asking questions, and keep sharing your world through English.
Up next, we'll take a fun little break and share some funny hobby stories you won't believe. Stick around for our funny English break.
Okay, everyone, time for a little break. Let's relax and share some funny stories about our hobbies.
Oh no, I already feel this is going to be embarrassing.
Good. The best stories are always embarrassing. That's what makes them fun.
All right, Paul, you go first. Tell us something that went completely wrong with your hobby.
Fine. So one time I joined this local band, right? We were supposed to perform at a small cafe. I was so nervous, I started playing the wrong song. Totally different key.
No way!
Yep. And the singer just stared at me like I had destroyed music forever. The audience clapped, though. They thought it was jazz.
Ha! Accidental jazz. I love that. You invented a new genre.
Okay, my turn. So, remember I said I love baking? Once, I mixed up the salt and sugar. I baked 20 cinnamon rolls that tasted like seawater.
That's not baking. That's revenge cooking.
Oh no, Haseeb, what did you do with them?
I gave them to my neighbor. He said, "Wow, so unique," and took 2 more. I didn't have the heart to tell him.
That poor man is probably still thirsty.
All right, I can't let you two have all the fun. I once decided to paint a portrait of my cat. It was supposed to look cute, but it ended up looking like a potato with eyes.
A potato cat? That's art. You should have sold it as modern emotion.
I'd buy it. Potato Cat sounds like a superhero.
Maybe that'll be my next hobby. Creating a comic book about Potato Cat, the artistic hero.
See, that's the great thing about hobbies. Even when they go wrong, they give us stories to laugh about.
Exactly. Hobbies don't have to be perfect, they just have to be yours.
So to everyone listening, don't be afraid to fail, to laugh, or to create your own Potato Cat moment.
Because sometimes, the best memories come from the biggest mistakes.
Up next, we'll go a little deeper and talk about how hobbies can actually change your life. Stay with us for the emotional twist.
You know, guys, we've been laughing a lot today. But I think hobbies are more than just fun. They're kind of emotional, too.
Yeah, I get what you mean. When life gets busy or stressful, hobbies are like your safe space.
Exactly. They're a reminder that you're not just what you do for work or study. You're a person with dreams, curiosity, and creativity.
I remember when I first started painting. I was going through a tough time, feeling lost. But painting helped me find peace again. Every color on the canvas felt like a little bit of hope.
That's powerful, Emily. For me, guitar did the same thing. I used to feel frustrated, but when I played, I could breathe again. It became my therapy.
Same here. When I bake, it's not about the food. It's about focus. Mixing ingredients, waiting, creating something from nothing. It's like meditation.
You know what's funny? We started this episode with a spilled painting and a flying soccer ball. Total chaos. But somehow that chaos became the perfect example of what hobbies teach us. To laugh, to adapt, and to keep going.
True. Hobbies teach patience, don't they? I mean, you can't play a song perfectly on your first try. You mess up, you practice, and one day, it just clicks.
That's the same with learning English, actually. You can't expect perfection from day one. You just keep speaking, keep trying, and slowly it all makes sense.
Yes, and I think that's the heart of what we do here at Daily English Talk. We don't just teach English. We remind people that it's okay to make mistakes.
Exactly. Because mistakes mean movement. They mean you're growing.
I love that. Growth doesn't always look pretty, but it's real.
I used to feel embarrassed when I spoke English wrong, you know? But every time I tried again, I felt a little stronger.
That's how everyone feels at first. Fear fades the moment you realize people aren't judging. They're just listening.
That's the key. Whether it's learning English or learning guitar or painting or cooking, the point isn't to be perfect. The point is to feel alive.
Beautifully said, Haseeb. To feel alive. That's what hobbies give us.
And that's what language gives us too. A way to express what makes us feel alive.
So to everyone listening right now, don't be afraid to do what you love in your life and in English.
Because every time you speak, every time you create, every time you try, you're becoming more yourself.
And we're here with you, every step of the way.
Up next, we'll keep the good vibes going. It's time for a fun review game. Let's see what you've learned in our creative review challenge.
All right, everyone. Time for something fun. You've learned a lot today. Now let's see what you remember.
Oh no. Quiz time? I didn't study.
Don't worry, Paul. It's not a school test. It's our daily English talk hobby game show.
Exactly. Listeners, you can play along with us. Just shout your answers out loud, wherever you are.
Even if you're in public, go for it. People will think you're bilingual and confident.
Okay, round one. Guess the hobby. I'll describe something and you have to say what hobby it is. Ready?
I'm ready.
Born ready.
All right, here's the first one. You use a racket, you hit a small object over a net. It's fast, it's fun, and it starts with a B. 1.
Badminton.
Ha! I was going to say baking. Glad I didn't.
1 point for Emily.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, my turn to describe. You use brushes. You mix colors. Sometimes you make a mess.
Oh, that's easy. Painting. Or as I call it, Emily's emotional battlefield.
I'll take that as a compliment.
All right, round 2. Fix the sentence. I'll say a sentence with a mistake and you fix it. Listeners, you play too.
Uh-oh.
Number 1. I am like play the guitar.
Easy. It should be, I like playing the guitar.
Nice catch. Okay, number 2. I'm interested in cooking.
Oh, classic. It's actually, I'm interested in cooking.
Exactly. Interested, not interesting. Great job.
All right, round 3, finish the sentence. I'll start, you finish. Ready? I enjoy
Reading before bed.
Running early in the morning.
eating pizza after running early in the morning.
That's not how hobbies work, Paul.
It's called balance.
Okay, last one for listeners. I'm into, say your answer out loud.
Don't be shy. Say it. I'm into...
If you said, I'm into learning English, then you're absolutely winning at this game.
All right, final round, rapid fire questions. I'll ask both of you and you must answer fast. No thinking.
Oh, this'll be fun.
Emily, favorite hobby.
Painting.
Why?
Because it makes me calm.
Paul, favorite hobby.
Guitar.
Why?
Because it makes me cool.
Wow. Very deep, Paul. Truly inspiring.
Thank you, I try.
Okay, Emily, one more. What hobby would you love to learn someday?
Pottery. I think making something with your hands must feel amazing.
Nice. For me, surfing. I want to feel the ocean and wipe out dramatically.
I'll stick with baking. I prefer dough over danger.
Listeners, how about you? What hobby would you love to try one day? Think about it. Or even better, say it out loud.
Remember, speaking English is also a hobby. The more you practice, the better you get.
That's right. You can even write your answers down later. That's extra practice for your brain.
Great job, everyone. You've just completed our hobby game show. Give yourself a little clap. You've earned it.
And no matter how silly or serious your hobby is, just keep doing it.
Up next, we'll help you put everything you learned into action. It's time for your practice moment.
All right, my friends, it's your turn again. You've listened, you've laughed, and now you speak.
Yep, time to put those words into action. Don't worry, we'll do it together, step by step.
Remember, This is not a test. This is your moment. Your chance to sound confident in English.
Let's start simple. Repeat after me. I like. Ready?
I like.
Great. Now add your hobby. Maybe I like reading, I like cooking, I like running.
Beautiful. Now let's make it longer. Say, I like reading because it helps me relax.
Go ahead. Say your version. I like because... dot.
Take a deep breath. You've got this.
Okay, next one. Repeat after me. I enjoy.
I enjoy spending time with friends.
Or maybe, I enjoy learning new things.
Now it's your turn. Think of something you enjoy and say it out loud.
Great. Now, let's try the third one. I'm into
photography.
I'm into listening to podcasts.
I'm into learning English.
Say that one again with us, everyone. I'm into learning English.
Feels good, right? Because it's true. You're doing it right now.
Now, let's practice asking questions. I'll say one, then you repeat. What do you like doing in your free time?
Go on, say it. What do you like doing in your free time?
Perfect. And now, imagine someone asks you that. How would you answer?
Think about it for a few seconds. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? That's your answer.
Remember, there's no wrong hobby. It's your life, your joy, your story.
And every time you speak about it, you're building your confidence in English.
Let's do one last practice together. Say these 3 sentences with us, slowly, clearly, and proudly.
I like learning English.
I enjoy improving every day.
I'm into becoming a better version of myself.
Wow, that sounded powerful.
That's because it is powerful. Every time you say it, you remind yourself how far you've come.
You're doing great, truly. Keep that energy because next, we've got a little surprise waiting for you.
A surprise? Should I be worried?
No worries, Paul. Just excitement. Because coming up next, we're setting the stage for tomorrow's adventure, our cliffhanger ending.
Well, that was such a beautiful practice session. I feel like we've learned, laughed, and shared so much today.
Yeah, but now I'm starving. All this talking about hobbies made me think about one of my favorite ones, eating.
Wait, eating is your hobby?
Of course. I take it very seriously. I even have categories. Breakfast, lunch, and dessert research.
Dessert research? That sounds suspiciously like an excuse for more cake.
Definitely an excuse, Emily. But you know what? Paul might actually be right. We haven't eaten all day.
You're right. Let's grab dinner together. There's that new restaurant downtown I've been wanting to try.
Oh, that fancy one with the tiny portions and big prices?
The one with delicious food and a beautiful atmosphere.
I'm in. But Paul, you're ordering this time.
Wait, me? Oh, no, you don't want that. I still get nervous ordering in English.
Perfect timing then. Tomorrow's episode is exactly about that, ordering food in English.
That's right. Real English for real-life situations. How to order confidently at a restaurant.
So you're saying tomorrow I'll finally learn how to order without accidentally asking for 10 plates of pasta?
Exactly. And maybe even how to ask for dessert properly. Mr. Dessert Researcher.
Listeners, don't miss it. Next episode, ordering food in English. How to speak with confidence at any restaurant.
Oh boy. This is going to be delicious and educational.
That's the best combination. So everyone, make sure you come hungry. For food and for English. Before we wrap up today's episode, I just want to say something from the heart. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, seriously. You could be doing anything right now, but you chose to spend your time learning English with us. That means a lot.
And it's not just about listening to a podcast. It's about believing in yourself enough to take one more step forward.
That's what this show is all about. Daily English Talk isn't just a podcast. It's a community.
A place where learning feels human, fun, and full of real stories.
And where mistakes are welcome, because they mean you're learning, not failing.
So if you enjoyed today's conversation, make sure you follow or subscribe to Daily English Talk.
Yeah, because every week we'll keep helping you grow your English. One real conversation at a time.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll feature your story on the show.
That would be amazing. Imagine your voice, your English, inspiring others around the world.
I love that idea. So go ahead, subscribe, share this episode with a friend, or leave a comment telling us about your favorite hobby.
Because every time you connect with us, you're not just helping our show, you're helping yourself.
You're building consistency, confidence, and courage. The real tools for mastering English.
And trust me, even one episode can make a difference.
So don't stop now. Keep going. Keep listening. Keep learning.
Because every time you show up here, you remind yourself of one simple truth. You can do this.
And we'll be right here, learning and laughing with you.
Up next, we'll close today's episode with something special. A few words of motivation to keep you inspired every single day.
Before we say goodbye, I just want to remind you, learning English isn't about perfection. It's about progress.
Exactly. It's about showing up, one day at a time, even when it feels slow or messy.
Because every small step you take adds up. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, it all matters.
Think about it. You've just spent an hour practicing English with us. You laughed, you spoke, you imagined, and you learned. That's not small. That's powerful.
Totally. You didn't just listen, you connected. You lived English today.
And that's what we want for you. Not just to know English, but to feel it, to use it, to make it part of your story.
Because English isn't a subject. It's a bridge that connects you to people, to opportunities, and to the world.
And the best part? You don't walk that bridge alone. We're walking it with you. Every episode, every laugh, every new word.
So whenever you feel tired, remember why you started. Remember that spark, that moment you said, I want to speak English confidently.
Hold on to that. Let it guide you, like your favorite hobby. Something that makes you happy. Something that reminds you that progress is joy.
Because the real goal isn't speaking perfectly. It's communicating from the heart.
And every time you do, you bring the world a little closer.
So from all of us here at Daily English Talk, thank you for learning, laughing, and growing with us today.
Keep your curiosity alive. Keep your energy high.
And never stop believing that your English journey is worth it.
So let's end this episode together with our signature line. Ready, guys?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, English is your key to the world.